Hey everyone, welcome to CaliRide, brought to you by California Experiences. If you're watching this video, you're about to partake in California's only guided Can-Am Ryker adventure. And let me tell you, this is one of the most unique and exciting vehicles on the road today. And before we get you up there in those mountain twisting roads and see those amazing vistas, I want to walk you through a little bit of the rules of the road, keep you safe. I'm going to show you what to expect for today, and I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on how to ride this machine. Okay, I know the Can-Am Ryker looks like a cross between the Batmobile and some futuristic Harley Davidson, but the Ryker is not a motorcycle. It's actually classified as a passenger vehicle. And when you drive it, it's gonna feel like a small convertible. So therefore, rules of the road, very simple. You drive this exactly like you drive your car, following all the rules, stop signs, stop lights, changing lanes, all the posted speed limits. I want you to drive the Ryker like the way you would if you looked in your rearview mirror and you saw a police car follow. That's how you drive these vehicles. All right, and here's some other important notes for you. Today, we're gonna be riding all together in a single file line. Do not, for any reason, pass the Ryker in front of you. Not only is it illegal, it is incredibly dangerous. Also, do not ride beside the Ryker. These are not motorcycles. You cannot ride beside each other. All right, also very important. Make sure you're leaving enough space between you and the Ryker in front of you. You do not want to follow too close. These things are very nimble and they stop very quickly. And in a blink of an eye, you can end up right into the back of the one in front of you. That is incredibly dangerous and wildly expensive. So be comfortable, put enough space between you and the vehicle in front of you so you have lots of time to make decisions and stop if you need to. Other thing of note, in California, using your cell phone while operating a vehicle is illegal. And on a Ryker, not only is it illegal, it's incredibly dangerous. So please keep your hands on the handlebars at all times. So this is a guided adventure. So your lead guide is going to be setting the pace, and that's going to keep you safe. This is not a race. We are not in a hurry, and this is not about speed. So enjoy the ride while you're out there. All right, so your helmet today is equipped with this communication device. It's going to allow you hands-free to talk to everybody in your group and the guide at the same time. Now, if you happen to have problems with it on the road where you can't hear, at the next stop, just give your guides a heads up. They'll come fix it for you. Okay, now that you're ready to start the adventure, your guides are going to take you through a very short trip through a couple of city streets, and then we're off onto the mountain road and your adventure today. Your guides today are going to find you some amazing spots and some really fun things to do. And I promise you'll get plenty of time to take lots of pictures and videos and explore the area. I absolutely love these Rykers and this adventures. The guides here at CaliRide are absolutely incredible, and they're going to take care of you every step of the way. So please, when your adventure's done today, make sure you take care of them too. Okay, when we get outside, the guides are going to show you the test. Now, you're going to go through the cones, you're going to take a few corners, make sure you get a feel for the machine. The guides will answer all your questions, and we don't leave today until you feel comfortable. All right, let me take you outside, and I'm going to give you a few tips and tricks on how to ride the Can-Am Ryker. All right, guys, time to ride the Ryker. I'm going to give you a few quick tips and tricks on how to get on your way on this vehicle. First, let's start with getting our helmet. Make sure it's buckled properly. Okay, so getting on the Ryker's very simple. You literally just step through on the seat, hands on the bars, feet on the foot pegs. Okay, when we're looking at the Ryker, it's set up very similar to a car. Your parking brake is over on your left, and all your controls are on your right. So come on over to the left, let me show you the parking brake. Okay, so the parking brake on the Ryker is this lever right here. When it's in the up position, that's the parking brake is on. When you flip it down, now the parking brake is released, and the Ryker's ready to go. Okay, so that's the parking brake. Now let's go to the controls on the right side of the Ryker. Okay, guys, the Rykers are very simple to operate. There are only two controls. Your hand on the twist throttle to make it go, and your foot on the brake to make it stop. That's it. There's no gears, there's no shifting, there's no other things to pull. Hand goes, foot stops. All right, so that's the basics. Now let's get this thing on the road. If you grab with an overhand grip, sometimes when you pull back, you end up pulling the throttle and it gets a little jumpy. So keep those hands up, fingers up. Always remember, fingers up, higher than your arm. Watch this, overhand grip. If I pull back, it's running, foot on the brake. Now I'm gonna grab the throttle, but I'm gonna have those fingers up. Don't forget, fingers up when I grab it, gives me the right angle. Take my foot off the brake and just kind of feather that throttle. Wheel it easy, just like that. There we go. All right, so now you're started. You're gonna get on the road, and we're gonna be up in those twisty mountain roads, cornering back and forth. You're gonna be surprised how stable the Ryker is. Got electronic suspension and ABS. It's gonna stay flat and steady the entire time around all those corners. Okay, so now you've been rolling around the mountains, twisting and turning, having the time of your life. Now you wanna stop this Ryker. Very simple. The foot brake controls everything, but don't stamp on it. Just give it a good squeeze. You'll get the hang of it right away. These do stop fast, big wheels, big brakes, so big grip. So make sure you just control it as you're looking to stop. We've now done this ride with over 1,000 guests, and these are the top 4 things we've learned that we want you to know as you get moving. Number 1 is steering. When you're steering the Ryker, it is not like a motorcycle. It is like a car without power steering. So all of your steering is going to be done with your left hand. Left hand on the bars. If you want to turn left, you're going to pull the bars towards you. You're going to pull with your left hand. That's going to make you to that left turn. If you want to go in the right turn, you've got to push with your left hand. Pull or push. Think steering with your left hand. That will change everything for you, makes everything so much easier. Your right hand, just worry about the throttle. Pull the turn left, push the turn right. This is the hand that does all the steering. Okay, number 2 is again with steering. This is the phrase, just remember to steer. The few times I've had issues with people riding it where they miss the corner and basically just drive into the dirt is all because they forget to steer. Literally just freeze going straight trying to deal with the brake. The Rykers have electronic auto braking, which means if you come into a corner, it knows the right speed. It will brake for you. You are much better to just think about steering. Don't even worry about the brake. What you're going to find is, as you watch the guides today, you're probably never going to see their brake light. These machines auto brake and keep the right pace, and your guide is going to keep the right speed, so you shouldn't have to worry about anything. If you ever feel like you're going into something too fast, think to steer first, the brake comes next, but always remember to steer first. Number 3 is the double yellow line. When you're up on those twisty, turny roads, that double yellow line is your safety line. There are oncoming cars up there and oncoming motorcycles, and a lot of times they will cut really close to that line. What you don't want to do is go wide outside that line, okay? Stay on that double yellow line. That is your safety line. Do not go off the other side of that. And number 4 are these amazing comm systems. Now, they are a lot of fun. You'll be able to talk to everybody, hear everything that's going on, laugh and joke. It's great. But they are your number 1 safety resources. Your guide will be telling you all the safety commands that he's looking for. So there's a few to keep in mind. When he sees something on the side of the road, he will tell you, bicyclist on the right-hand side of the road, or watch the rock on the road. But more importantly, when there's an oncoming car coming, he will give you the commands. Car, car, car. That is to tell you there's an oncoming car coming. Keep your eyes open and always pass to back the person behind you. Repeat that. Car, car, car. Yeah, white car. I got it. That's how the comms are used for safety. If you hear your guide, he will tell you everything you need to know. Now, if you have as much fun as I think you're going to have, you're going to want to check out the other California experiences that we have. The jet ski to Catalina Island, Long Beach water sports for jet skiing and pontoon boat rentals, and Red Me Fun for the off-road side-by-sides. Check it out at CaliforniaExperiences.com. or ask your guide. They'll connect you right away. All right, guys, that's it. You're ready to go. Now, the guides are going to take your Rykers and help push you out of the showroom to get you ready for that test loop. So that's it. Have a great time. I know you're going to love it.